Stream config quality excellent. Brr! Well, might as well then. Yep, everything seems in check. Let's do it! Nice. But have I played as a warrior when I first started this? Let me check. Played as a druid and a rogue, but nothing else. Right, so all are to play for. Got two, so I'll be handle speed. Probably say Arcanine Soul Priest. All fours at the moment. Just going to move between these two. Right, bear with. So, Thought Steal. This would become more useful as the game goes on because I'll be playing more competent players. This is just a standard drop. I don't trust what other people have. It's iffy, but it could be necessary. I'm going to go for it since these two aren't exactly that great, with Priest at least anyway. Dark Iron Dwarf, another 4. Okay. I like my 2-drops. So far, easy choices. Yeah. Was thinking that, but with the 4 slot so clogged, it's kind of easy to make the choice. Right. Shadow Word Death. Yeah, I'll treat myself. A bit of Shadow Word Death. Good synergy with Arcanine Soul Priest. Okay, I can rule you out straight away. As for you two, I'm a big fan of Temple Enforcer, actually. Temple Enforcer again. Dark Cultist or Acolyte of Pain. That was my card. Can't activate it myself, so I suppose on those grounds I'll go with the Dark Cultist. It's with a heavy heart. Spellbreaker, I suppose. Silence could be useful with all these Nax cards kicking about. Okay, I'm beginning to ease off on the 4s now, I think. That is the best value, but I reckon I could have a good run with that. Can't activate it myself, but I can keep that quite healthy. I suppose I could activate it myself if I really got to that stage. Alright then, treat yourself. Razor Ven Hunter's quite good value. At least I've had good runs with it in the past. We return to Thought Steal. Darkscale Healer. These are all similar kind of... they're all worth consideration. I think I'll go for Razor Fen Hunter. I want these to be quite better, more densely compact. Making some easy choices. Magma Rager? No. Dark Iron Dwarf again, I reckon. Holy Nova. Venture Coat? Undertaker. I don't think there's a point in Undertaker. I don't think any of them have Death Rattle. Just the one. Two, three. Too late in the game for that to take effect. I can rule out Undertaker. Venture Coat or Temple Enforcer. Yeah. I suppose... one less mana. Alright, because they can't always work. You sort of need to have board presence for it to... 2 mind controls I think is too sloppy. Thought Stealer, Argent Squire. Trust other people. How is my 3 slot looking? Okay, so I am actually considering Thought Steal or Argent Squire. No, I'll go Argent Squire. Sure, because it's already come up 3 times, it will come up again. Change a minion's attack equal to its health. Where is that mental? That's quite mental there. Quite good there. Raid Leader's a bit naff. Brewmaster's a 4. Do I go for that? It would be a rogue card. How long? It would probably sit in my... No, okay, the plan is if I draw that card, I won't let it be a dead card. I'll play it just to kill a minion off as a little trick. I need some 2s. Badly. That would go with that nicely. It would go with that nicely. What are the odds that I have one of these in my hand and then can play that? Reasonably high. Powered Shield's good though, with the card draw. I've already got one area of effect spell. Just the one. See, that's card draw, but that can also be card draw. Also be a... I'm leaning towards this one because it's a bit more diverse. Though there are obviously some T's and C's involved. Be good against another priest as well if I wanted to out-fatigue them. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to rule this out because I've got hundreds of these. And card draw. Several. Two solid, one quite a few. No, I'm going to go with that. Here we go. Here we go. Not light well. That's bad. Right. I think I've got a really weak start. Especially, I really wish that 2 slot would move up a bit. I would happily drop the 5 slot down a bit, or maybe the 4 slot, just to improve the 2s. I think 2 drops are probably my favourites. Well, we'll see how it goes.
Anduin versus Garrosh.
Victory or death!
The light shall bring victory.
Right, sack those 3 straight away. Not good for what's it called? Barrier War Axe. I think I'll play that one first. He will have it in his hand, but he can't coin it out, or I can coin this out. I'll get a couple of turns with it. Alright, so that's silly. I'm playing this first because he has to deal with the axe. He can't do spells on it. We'll just have to hope he doesn't have a Fiery Roar Axe. He will, and then I'll just have to
Mind if I
miss a
roll
turn.
need?
Okay. Doesn't have Fiery Roar. I didn't even say that bloody thing. Right, turn 3, dump that. Turn 4, so on. Beautiful, look at that. Number 4. He doesn't have Fiery Roar Axe in his hand, he would have played it. Run that into that, draw a card. Wrong order, but I'll allow it. Suits me.
Don't mess with us.
Next turn I've got a bit more choice now. Got this or this. That's not really useful until he can buff it. At which point I'll see if I can be bothered to deal with it. Okay, so I think he just top decked that. It's just fine because it's a little bit too late for him. Okay, so this is a good deal with his Fiery War Axe, but I don't have any other options that I can think of. I suppose that's quite awkward. 4 and yeah, that's it will keep restoring its health, and it's on 4, so I go up to 7. Okay, so I don't know. For the sake of the axe, I might not silence him yet. I'll let him go on a bit longer.
Sucks deal.
Might be able to tire him out a bit. Okay, we got a little bit of value out of that. In fact, playing this now would get good value, simply because it's overkill. Yeah.
Your magic shall not save us.
That suits me. Next turn, if he leaves that, I will buff it straight away. No questions asked. Maybe use that actually, depending on if he plays anything big and scary, which is very possible. A Yeti, or a Yeti. Yeah. Oh, he's going to exit. No, he's not. He's given me a bit more option. Right, okay, I've got quite a few Dark Iron Dwarves now, so... Although... Yeah, I can make this a 4-5, run that into there. It will be a 4-5 afterwards, after I've run it into there. That is awkward for that, yeah. I'll do that. Yeah, so that buffs it to 6, minus 1. Just out of the Yeti's range. Sufficiently awkward enough. What we like. I am still a bit worried about card draw. Not a great card in a ring, I think. Unless there's synergy with Shield Slam. All it is just swapping a card for another card. Healing a little bit, so it's just delaying. That's all it is. Unless you have Shield Slam. Which you might do. If you did, he'd slam that straight away, I think.
I can taste the mana.
Near bother. Okay, so next turn I can heal and play... I'm not going to bother with the taunt yet, not necessary. I've got lots of health. Well, that's interesting, at best. Yep. If it was Flame Strike, which it can't be, I'd be a bit sad. Ragnaros.
What we do? The blade be thirsty.
Oh god. Right, that's going to die this turn. Just telling you now, just so you're aware, that's going to die this turn. It's going to run into that. Okay, so I'd be drawing 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. Okay, so we can make it work. God.
You call that a weapon? Huh.
It's going to hurt. Do I want to draw another card?
Quickly.
Yeah, okay.
Is someone injured?
No, I don't want to draw another card, actually.
Mage.
Oh my god. Okay. Looking alright. If that doesn't put him off, I don't know what would.
Charge forward!
That needs to get dealt with immediately. Got him on the run. So what I'm going to do is... Okay. Mine.